What's up, YouTube? We have now this giant British army. They consist of some road warriors, war bands, one unit of peasants, and slingers. So we're gonna fight this. It's on a bridge, so that might give me the advantage. They might rush across. Yeah, it seems like a good part. We're gonna, in this part, I hope to break that Gallic siege and show you this battle. So it's gonna be a really battleful 15 minutes. I actually tried uploading a 16-minute video to YouTube, like it was 15:59, but they said no. Guess it improves over the 10. And this is actually not a bridge battle. My guys are right on the bridge, but oh well. So in alignment, do a big line. I've got my cavalry in the rear. And let's go. They've got chariots. And they're missile cavalry chariots. Lucky me. Chariots are a real pain because they just run away. They're like horse archers pretty much. I'm afraid to commit my cavalry right now to them because they could really like slice them up, but I'm not gonna take a ton of casualties just because of their missile guys. Like already I'm taking casualties and they're gonna run away. The one thing I hate is when the CPUs have skirmishers and they just like just shoot at you and run away the whole game, and it takes like 3 hours. Like in Barbarian Invasion, when they would have hordes of horse archers, and their little hordes are actually a real thing in that. So I'm gonna chase with my cavalry and we're gonna see what's gonna happen, but basically, I'm just gonna have my cavalry keep chasing, and it looks like we came into contact here, and we actually slaughtered them. Like, I mean, I took some casualties, but the one thing I hate about chariots too is that when you're chasing them, they can still damage you. So that just wraps up those chariots. I took some, I wouldn't say heavy casualties, but I did take some casualties doing that. Like 5 horses, but we completely slaughtered them. I'd like to thank the CPU right now for not hiding like a little girl. So I'm gonna move up my guys and do that thing I like to do, throw all the missiles away from my legions and then wreck. They've got some slingers, so I'm just gonna fight fire with fire, and we've got more. They're using their war cries right now, which is actually going to be pretty devastating. It's going to give their guys more morale. And they're throwing their little things at us. The best units the British have would be head hurlers. And now they start to run away once they realize that... Oh, look at that. They're getting crossfire. That was just the first round, and they got wrecked. So I'm going to bring these guys up and definitely not let those slingers get off the battlefield, because missile units are really annoying. And it looks like they're going to try to engage. Once again, my cavalry doesn't listen to me. You really have to micromanage your generals because... Okay, they're just chasing after my cavalry for some weird reason, and I'm just going to have all my guys going. Looks like we killed some of them, but the majority of them got off. I'm gonna have my generals now attack those warband in the rear, and everybody else is now fighting. The war warriors are actually better than my hastati, but there's so little of them, it's not really gonna hurt. And I'm just pretty much systematically slaughtering the barbarians' armies. I'm hunting them down, and then with my little units of cavalry, and then as you can see, we sent their war warriors running away. I'm actually gonna go chase those guys down because I really hate road warriors. They're really good, and I don't need those guys coming back to a town and harass me later. So as expected, those peasants start running away. And I'm not really focusing on the peasants, I'm focusing on the war bands and the wood warriors. So now it's just a general on the battlefield right now. And he's concerned, but he's still fighting like a man, which is pretty good. And let's go up here really quickly. That would be the end of the battle. I want to continue it really quickly, and definitely not let more of these guys get out the battlefield than that need be. So there's all those guys that are not coming back to the battlefield in the next map, and my cavalry is also hunting down their warbands and their woad warriors. Only 2 guys left, so I'm gonna fast forward this because there's nothing really important going on. This is systematic slaughter. And their general died there. Captain, somebody that we don't care about. And this is a clear victory, obviously. Very little casualties. There we go. Battle results. We're going to go back to the campaign map. About another 9 minutes to fight off the Gauls. So, promised you 2 battles in this one, and I'm going to give you 2 battles. It's kind of funny, it's phone ringing right now. So they're going back to their huge town, and they've got some warband in that general's unit, so I'm gonna march these guys over the next turn, but my guys are starting to run out of food. I got 3 turns, so Carthage is trying to negotiate with us. Their offers for a ceasefire if we give them the city I won for the Senate. I'm gonna say no. However, I will offer them a ceasefire. That's the thing, like one time I by accident like just said yes thinking they wanted a ceasefire, and they actually stole like 3 of my cities. Like if I don't need to fight people, I will. I'm just trying to get the territory I can. And I have no idea what these guys are doing up here. Why not just march to that city? Sounds good. And they lifted the siege once they saw me bringing in reinforcements. So I'm gonna retrain my troops, and retrain them after that siege, and wait for my troops to come back. And I don't know, is there a card? I'm gonna see if there's a card that you need to see there, which there is, which should be pretty easy for me to seize. Pretty much I don't have enough population to really affect those 2 cities right there. Well, I just built a governor's house, so I'll give them an alliance, that's cool. But I'm gonna also demand that they start attacking Gaul, because Gaul's really important. Then we're gonna give them map information. Cool. They'll assist me against Gaul. It's like the first time it's ever happened. Leave region. Well, I'm sorry. I'm stuck in their city and I don't have control. And I wonder if I should loot that. I didn't blockade Carthage. I don't know. I don't really do. Important thing is we got a house built here, so I'm definitely gonna make a barracks and a sewer and a wall, because then I'll be able to retrain my troops. And I've got commanders here, so that's pretty good. Let's see, we're building a wall. We have a barracks. We're looking pretty good here. This barbarian temple isn't good though, so we're gonna get a Jupiter one. Construction report. I'm actually upgrading my things with Roman walls, as I said I would. The walls don't really cost that much, but hey, these guys are almost upgraded actually. And these guys are a large town, and they're both going to expand the next turn. Let's see, what I'm really doing is I'm going to have to take out that city, that's a big threat, and that city. So I'm gathering my forces right now, and I'm going to attack. However, I'm kind of stuck around this German city, but I don't want to attack them. I want to try to get out of there. But I've got Dacian territory between me and those Germans. Scythia wants an alliance, trade rights, and they want money. I'll counteroffer with trade rights for trade rights. And I'll give them map information. See, I've not given anybody money. There's a rebel fleet somewhere, right there. I'm gonna get my troops out of there, and I'm gonna move back up to the north.
Yes, Captain.
So that army around Germania right now, I'm gonna either have to attack or move on, and I'm gonna choose to attack. And we're now at war, but honestly, Germania would have hit me if I hadn't hit them first. See, this town grew. It's now it's gonna be a minor city, and then I'll be able to train Principes. And this city just grew too. We're gonna expand that. Are they still building construction? I'm gonna do a balance. Military. How about a culture policy? I want them to get more money, so it looks like a financial policy. I'm also gonna go right here and make it AI spending should be in the middle. I don't want them to spend every dime I have. And I'm just gonna try invading this now. Actually, I have to wait one more turn. We are actually nearing this part, end of this part, whatever. Once again, I will not pay you money for trade rights. I will gladly give you map information. And they gave it. See, they want money from me, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna give you money. Once again, I did not leave, and I've declared war, so bye, Senate. I don't like you either. I'm gonna kill you later. Okay, well, we're gonna do assault. They killed 64 of my guys, and we capture this.
Settlement captured.
I'm gonna occupy the settlement, but then I'm gonna leave and move on. Not very smart, I guess, but I'm gonna go capture that again later. They're in rebellion right now, and I'll gladly give that to Germania back to give me some money. There we go. That's the settlement, and I'll give them. I'll demand $1,000. Nothing to offer. That's probably gonna rebel on me anyway. I will not blockade Sparta.
Orders. Engage the enemy.
This is going to be a battle for the next part, though. Proconsular's Palace. This city's huge. Like, I bet if we wanted to go look at it on the battle map, it'd be big. Let's see, we still have to make some forts around, actually. We've got lots of troops. So I'm gonna build a fort here. And I'm gonna put some troops here. Inside that. Now my guy build another fort right here. These are defensive measures, of course. Put my Estadi man in these. I want to bring my general back into the city next turn. This just about does it for part 11, I think. Okay, this is Call of Duty 4Man 221 signing off.